Do you know there's a certain mindset when you're in the ATM business? Stay to the end of the video and I will show you what that is. Hi, I'm Phil from the ATM Mastermind Group page, and we help hundreds of aspiring ATM business owners go from 0 ATMs to ATM Business Pro in as little as 30 days. All right, so one of the reasons I made this video is because I wanted to show you guys the difference between a 9-to-5 mindset and an entrepreneurial mindset. And so when you're in the ATM business, you got to have this shift of momentum from that mindset. And this is what I've discovered through my 23 years of being in the ATM business. All right, without further ado, the top 5 mindsets that you're gonna need when you're in the ATM business. All right, so when you're working for a company, you guys get paid for effort. So whatever it is, the boss says, hey, I want you to take this package and move it across the street. They pay you for effort. So everything you do, here's a task, you get paid, and you get paid for effort. I want you to go over here and do this, you get paid for effort. But when you're in business for yourself, it doesn't matter how much effort you put in. You don't get paid unless the product succeeds. So you got to get rid of that thinking, oh, I did all this work. Nobody cares if you did any work. We only care about results. So when you get into business for yourself, no matter how hard you work, it doesn't mean that you're going to make money. But you got to have that mind shift from doing the work to actually producing the results. Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises, and we're here to just let you guys know that we sell ATMs. We also provide repairs on ATM dispensers, and we sell keypads just like this one and this one. This is an 8000R keypad, and this one is a 6000 keypad. We also repair these and do advanced replacements. So for $175, you give us your old keypad, which is like this one, and we'll give you a refurbished one so you can put it in your 1800, your 1500s, your 1800 SEs, and some of the Halo ones will also use this one. And with this special, we're also going to offer $50 off for any new ATM sales. Just mention the promo code 2023 and we'll take an additional $50 off our regular price of the ATM. Point number 2, so what do we actually concentrate on? We concentrate on the performance. So when you're in the ATM business, you're gonna set up a corporation. You don't get paid to set up a corporation, no performance. You're gonna set up a bank account. Hey Phil, I set my bank account up, great job. But setting up a bank account doesn't pay for performance. All right, I got my location. Oh, we're getting closer to paying for performance. I set my ATM in a location. Still, no paid for performance. Now I'm earning money. Aha, now I'm getting paid for performance because you did all those other steps, but all that other steps was effort. Again, we don't get paid for effort. We only get paid for results or performance. So when you're in business for yourself, you will work real hard doing a lot of things that take a lot of effort, but we don't get paid for effort. We only get paid for results. I hear it from time to time. Hey, I went to 7 banks. I'm like, okay, great. Did you open up an account? No, not yet. Okay, so we don't care. We only care if you open up a bank account. Hey, I made 300 calls today on the phone. Some people decide to cold call. I made 300 calls. All right, great. Who cares? That's great you made 300 calls. But how many ATMs you set? Well, nobody wanted an ATM. Okay, well, you got to work on your sales pitch. You got to do something different because if it's not working, and you got to change it. But we don't care about effort. We only care about performance. So when you're in business for yourself, remember that. It'll help you go a long way. So if you're thinking about being in an ATM business but didn't know where to start, stay to the end of the video and I will share with you our checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist. The 5 things you need to know to start a profitable ATM business. You'll have a clear roadmap towards ATM business success. You can earn between $250 and $1,500 of passive income every single month. All right, let's get back to the video. Point number 3, is what I'm doing working? Is it working to make 300 phone calls? If you're just calling, you need an ATM, no click, hang up. You have to develop a script. You have to develop, hey, what works and what doesn't work. What kind of businesses, what time do you want to talk to somebody? Do they have a gatekeeper? So if you're making cold calls, you got to know, let's say you're targeting nail salons, most nail salons will have receptionists. They're not gonna, you got to get past the receptionist. So that makes it tough. If you're doing a men's barbershop, usually whoever answers the phone is usually the owner, so that might be a little bit easier sell. Tattoo spots, usually the owner answers the phone. So it depends. You're gonna have to figure out if it's not working what you're doing, you're gonna have to change it. So when you're in business for yourself, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes because you don't know how to get the gold, so to speak. And once you figure that out, then you have success. But sometimes that takes navigation, and that's why you always hire a coach, because to help you shorten that process. But if whatever you're doing isn't working, you have to change it. Point number 4 is you're working your 9 to 5. You have to allocate so much every day towards your business. You got to think, you know what, I'm working hard for somebody else, and then when I get off work, I got to work hard for myself. So I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care. You guys wanted to make a change in your life. You guys wanted to come up into business. You're going to have to work both businesses together. You work for somebody else, from that allocate time, and then after that, you work for yourself. If you're lucky enough to work for yourself the whole time, then put it into work. But you guys have to have that mindset that I'm trying to build for the future. So sometimes it gets hard. Sometimes people say no. You got to learn to take rejection, but it's all part of the process because it's not going to be easy, but it can be done. And point number 5 is once you start to get some traction, you're going to develop a system. And how that system starts working is because you start winning. Hey, I did this, I got an ATM. I did this, I got another ATM. What works? You'll develop your own system. If you want a proven system, you can get a mentor. We got a proven system. If you want to go on your own, develop your own system. But you have to come up with a system of what works. When you look in the chats, you see some of the guys who's successful, they've all come up with their own system. Sometimes they borrowed it from somebody else. Sometimes they created it themselves. But to be successful, you come up with a system and always think, what am I doing and what's working, what's not, and whatever is working, that's called a system. So if you're interested in starting your own ATM business, I want to invite you to our free checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist, where I'll share with you the 5 things you need to know to start a profitable ATM business so you can start earning passive income, make more money, and spend more time with your family. So if you're interested, click the link down below and start your ATM journey today. Again, this is Phil from the ATM Mastermind Group page, where we buy your freedom back one transaction at a time. Thank you guys very much for making us #1 on YouTube, and I'll check you guys out on Rumble.